Not straight. Move so I can straighten it.
What do you mean straighten it? That doesn't seem level to me.
It looks like we're in an earthquake. Move.
What do you mean move?
I need to see the quad. It's in the focus in the background. And we're gonna stand right here. Like here.
It's kind of far.
Okay, well then stand here. Da, 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 da.
That's never been the intro for like a year. Okay, Diesel. We're busy. We're YouTubers. Go away.
High five.
You gotta stand right here.
Hi.
Welcome back to Mainville UTV, folks. And today we've got Project Minion, and it's in here today for a plow. We got a KIMPEX plow for it. And
So am I. That's all I'm here for.
there's only so much storage on this.
I know. Cool. Hi. Welcome to Mainville.
Okay. The 650 Outlander XMR, it's a 2019, and we're getting ready for the Canadian winter season, so stay tuned for that. What are we doing?
What?
We're back.
Hi.
Welcome to the shop.
We are installing a KIMPEX plow.
What's the first step? Are you installing it?
Drill the skid plate. Okay, so
That's not a drill.
there's nothing on it.
Okay. So first things first is there's a plastic skid plate underneath. You may have bought one with an aluminum skid plate, which is a whole other story. You're gonna have to do some extra steps. But in this scenario, to get that plow on and that subframe, you have to put this bracket on. And this bracket basically sandwiches the frame on this, and there's a plastic skid plate that all of them come with automatically. So we're basically gonna take that off, do some trimming and cutting, and once that's all done, we can actually mount that. And then the rest of this is pretty much click and go. Get it?
Oh my god.
Click and go. So yeah, basically this subframe here just clicks into it, and then we bolt on the actual plow. We put the cutting edge on and the sliders, and it'll be pretty simple, I hope.
Hi.
Hi.
Diesel's so scared of the camera still.
What's wrong, buddy? You don't care for it, eh? That's all right. We're gonna get into this. I'm gonna remove that skid plate now. The skid plate removed. This is the one that you'll get automatically on your machine if you didn't buy aluminum ones or aftermarket ones or whatever. So this is what you've got. It's probably 6 10 mil bolts. You remove those, and then you have to have a bit of a fight to pull it out because this part's actually wedged between two metal plates if you have a winch. Now that that's out, we actually have to cut 2 chunks out of it, basically this whole triangle portion, because we're going to have mounting plates actually go right here on the frame, so this has to go, and then we're going to use a guide, which is this guide, and I have to drill 2 holes into it, and this is what's actually going to hold the bracket to the frame, and then the 2 side mount plates, and then once we have all that on, that's what the click and go is actually going to click onto. So we're going to get to chopping this portion off and then putting it back in the machine. And once this portion's done, the rest of it is super easy, just the mounting bracket. So that's how it's going to work on a Gen 2 Plus Outlander. And there's plenty of changes, I'm sure, because there's 3 or 4 different kinds of mounting brackets for different machines, but this one usually covers the majority of them, so we'll get to doing that. I want to show you, if I can, how this went. So essentially, you'll see this is the plastic skid plate that we cut. And the reason we cut it is because of this piece right here. The piece we cut was right there and it was in the way. So you have a little plate above the plastic sandwiching the frame. And then you have two plates right here that attach to your foot peg area, okay, on both sides. Once you have those installed and the plastic cut, this bracket meets up with all of it, okay? And this is the only difficult part. Once you have this and you have it tight and lined up, you're good to go. So the rest of this installation, literally, this is where the plow is going to clip on. And then we put on the cutting edge and stuff like that, and it's all done. So, I mean, really, I took my time doing this, and this isn't a difficult installation. Maybe some annoying portions, but honestly, pretty simple. So I'm glad I could show you this part, because in a lot of videos, people will skip this kind of stuff. So there it is. That's the bracket installed, good to go. If you have aluminum skid plates, you're going to be into a whole other ball game where you have to cut the skid plates to make this in here. But good luck with you guys, because I haven't had to do it yet. So once we got that mount on, the subframe goes on, it literally just clicks. You slide it on, it clicks on. Then you have that, and we used it to raise it up, and we were able to work at a little bit of a better height. And then it's just a matter of putting the plastic KIMPEX plow on. And that's just 2 bolts at the bottom. And the way they have you do it's actually kind of good. So normally you have to fight these springs and you pull on them and you get a buddy to guide it in for you. And this way you can actually mount the springs preemptively, and they have it adjustable so there's no actual pressure in the springs. And you can get the 2 bottom bolts in with the springs already attached. And then once you get all that in and tight, you can actually just adjust the springs afterwards and get enough tension so that when your cutting edge hits a chunk of ice or something like that, pressure is not going to flip the blade over completely, but it actually saves a lot of the impact from going to your quad. So, like, this is actually really cool stuff. I love what they did. For the price of it, I mean, you can't argue. You just kick these pedals down. It's all by foot. You don't have to bend over if you don't want. And yeah, so we're just setting the spring tension now, put the cutting edge on, and then I'm going to go through everything and make sure it's all tight. So Scott here isn't plowing and the entire thing falls apart. But that's what you get for free labor, buddy.
What's up?
Hey, dude. Cutting edge time. And then we just got to put the pucks and like the sliders on and adjust it.
Would you say this is some cutting edge technology?
Every time. I can always count on you. Hey, wife.
Always.
We're getting there, though. We're almost done. It's been a bit of an adventure. I'm glad that I got a chance to do it because apparently on the internet, I'm the plow man.
Mr. Plow.
According to the videos.
Yeah, I feel like Homer Simpson. If anyone gets that reference, make sure to comment down below. Well, you know what? Like, I was actually kind of mad for a while that our best video was a plow video, but at this point, I'm just going to lean into it because I love plows. I don't know why, I couldn't tell you, but I might as well be good at it, I figure.
Nothing wrong with owning it.
So, I don't think they need to see 50 bolts, but we will talk about the sliders afterwards. And at that point, yeah, we'll just get some amazing B-roll shots. Hi, I can count. I'm Kyle. So basically, you have your sliders now. So this determines the height offset from the ground. And there's a bunch of different reasons as to why you would use them or have them. In Scott's scenario, if you wanted a really clean driveway, you would essentially have it as low as possible so it scrapes, letting the cutting edge do its work. In some scenarios, you kind of want to leave a film. Like for myself, the first couple times we have a snowfall, I actually leave a film and then we pack it down so that on a gravel driveway, I'm not digging up rocks. Like that's one of the uses with these sliders. So in Scott's scenario where he lives, he has a paved driveway, but the grass on the edge of the driveway is quite high. So what's going to happen if I set it too low, he's going to actually grab that grass and rip it up. So we're going to have the offset a little higher, and we're just going to play with it until we get it right. So it's up to you guys how you want to use these for different reasons. I'm sure there's a bunch of plow guys out there that are experts and stuff like that. It's an ATV plow. It's not a business. It's just a personal cleaning thing, right? So we're going to install these and yeah, go over the machine, and it should be it. Unless it just explodes, which would be interesting. So Scott, we're all done. Are you happy with it?
I am.
Looks pretty good, buddy.
It does. I'm sure it'll do the job. It's not a very big driveway, so.
Yeah, we'll have to actually get video of it working once we have some snow. I don't know what's going on, but had snow, it melted, and had snow and it melted, and whatever, I guess.
I'll have to get a little bit of a layer on the bottom first, but.
Yeah, get it all packed out and give it a shot. But
yeah.
If people want video of it, we'll do so if you guys want, and we'll see you guys next time.